What do I love about teaching? This right here. I love, as my shirt says, the compassion, the kindness. I like getting these hugs in the morning. They definitely brighten up my day. Every day you learn something new. Every day you get a new experience. I like being able to expose all these little young minds with new experiences. I like to expand their brain. I like to take them to the next level. I love watching that reaction when you expose them to something new.
I appreciate how the teachers put a lot of effort into inclusion and making sure that my son, which has special needs, feels included in every activity, how they adapt it, and they make sure that he engages with other students.
I just like to say thank you to all the teachers, site supervisors, and the staff. From the bottom of my heart, again, I'd like to say thank you. You guys have all done a great job in making my family feel welcome.
I appreciate you, teachers. Thank you.
To me, celebrating Women's History Month is really celebrating so many women in CII's past and in CII's present that have created the agency that we know and love working for today. So we've had a female founder way back in 1906, and we have a female CEO and president. The majority of our executive leadership are women. And so there's so much representation of women in the work that we're doing, that we're all passionate about, that we all care about, working together to uplift youth and families. One thing that's so special about the work that we all collectively do at CII is we are really working to expand access to care.
It feels wonderful to know that we're part of the process, that finance is keeping an eye on the bottom line, making sure that we're in fiscal compliance, and that helps support the programs so that they continue to do their good work and serve the children and families, providing these vital services.
Women's History Month is not something that we should just think about one time a year, right? We're making history and shaping the future every day.
Women's History Month means a time to recognize all of our extraordinary women. Educators, care coordinators, our mental health professionals, everyone who uplifts children and families within our community on a daily basis. I am so fortunate to be surrounded by very talented women and thankful that within our early childhood community, we have wonderful staff that show up every day.
I just think about all of the women in leadership roles that came before me. And as a first generation Mexican American, I also think about my mother and the foundation she laid for me. My mom, my whole family, my dad as well, but my mother sacrificed so much, and I could not be the leader I am today without her. So I celebrate her. I celebrate all the leaders before me, all the women that have crashed ceilings and, worked so hard to make sure that we have a voice, that we have a space. I feel like it's my obligation as a leader to do right by them, to do right by women, to do right by mothers that are in need. That's the work we do here every day to really build up communities, build up families, build up mothers, so that we can all thrive.
My name is Johnny Carrera. I've been with Children Institute for 18 years. I worked almost 3 years and a half, in family therapy, individual therapy. And then I heard about Project Fatherhood, and then I asked to be transferred. I did the training. The last 15 years I've been working as a facilitator for the program Project Fatherhood, being able to see the transformation fathers when come to a class, just amazing. When we asked, how was it for you? They said, wow, my name is Carlos, but I'm not the same Carlos, because of this group session, these classes, I'm a new person. And then we ask those fathers, see if they want to continue. And we have fathers that have been in Monday class for 10 years that have been there. And I tell them, there is no graduation in life. You cannot graduate being the best father, the best husband. No, it's something that, you have to grow every day. And I just pray that God would give me the strength, the ability, the intelligence, to continue doing this, group session, for parenting classes. I'm barely 78, as you could see. I'm still young.
What parents are looking for when they bring their children to occupational therapy can range. So sometimes we get referrals for children who have challenging behaviors, particularly with being able to regulate their emotions. It can look like aggressive behaviors, throwing, crying, screaming. It could also be shutting down because they're so overwhelmed.
There's so many different tools and strategies available within the room that we can kind of figure out what may work for a client, what may not work for a client. A good one that clients seem to love is the steamroller. Push their body through like what looks like a steamroller, or there's something called a body sock, and what it does is it provides a tight hug to our body, which tells our body to calm down.
A lot of times we see kiddos that have a hard time expressing themselves or talking about what happens, and they get into the room and they swing on the swing. They're able to just talk a little bit more about what's going on just within the session itself. We see a lot of, we kind of see kiddos being able to stay regulated longer. They kind of have less of these tantrums.
The client that I just saw, she came in about 6 months ago and would become easily overwhelmed by sound out in public at things like the movie theaters or concerts. So we tried creating quiet space at home and creating a quiet space within the sensory room in the tent. So we were kind of trying to figure out what seemed to calm her down in feelings when she felt a little bit overwhelmed, and just making it more safe and comfortable for her to go out in public and engage in activities with her sister and her mom. In the beginning, she became very fearful of trying new things. A lot of the equipment in the sensory room can be kind of intimidating. And so we worked through a lot of coming over fear of trying novel tasks. And by the end of it, for example, the ladder, in the beginning, she refused to try it. And she ended up requesting it each session from here on in. And so we had been working on building that tolerance to trying new things and understanding it's okay if you don't like it, but it's also important to try.
I would say if a parent is considering occupational therapy, I say definitely ask their therapist if they feel like this would be something that's helpful.
I think that's it. You can try the others, but I think that's it.
I can show you others.
Yeah.